Let's go live. Let's see if this works, you guys. It looks like it says we're streaming now on YouTube. I'm actually using this brand new software. I'm using Zoom right now, you guys. So just give me a minute. I want to make sure that this is working. So we're going to hear a little bit of sound at the beginning of this. So just bear with me here. Give me just a second. I'm going to go ahead and mute this. I'm going to reload and see if this pulls up properly. I want to be able to engage with you guys. I want to be able to talk with you guys. So give me just a second right here. And cool. It looks like everything is looking good so far. So if you guys will let me know in the chat, let me know that you can see me, that you can hear me okay. This is kind of an impromptu live. I really enjoy doing these back when I was doing them more. So I want to start doing Q&As once again on possibly a daily basis with you guys, Monday to Friday, right around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I just want to give back to the community. I want to give as much value to you guys as I can. And I know whenever I do these, we get tons and tons of people that join in on them. So hopefully we get plenty of people that pile in over the next few minutes. It looks like we've got Lewis B that just jumped on. So it looks like, we got people tuning in. So Lewis, let me know where you're calling in from. Please let me know in the comments below. This is in fact live. This is not a recording. Hope you guys like the new kind of setup in the office too. Finally got some pictures up, so we look a little bit more legitimate. Most of the videos that I do are actually in my downstairs office, right next to my kitchen. But I want to be doing more videos here in the office upstairs. So Rada, affiliate versus drop shipping. Let's see. Cash can hear me loud and clear. So yeah, let's go ahead and fire away, you guys. Let me know what questions you have. Sam, what's going on? And also, please, I want to get to know you guys. Let me know where you're calling in from. I love finding out where my subscribers are tuning in from all over the world. So please let me know where you're tuning in from. So somebody asked a question: affiliate versus drop shipping. And I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I have a lot of experience with affiliate marketing, so I'm going to be super biased. I don't have a lot of experience when it comes to drop shipping, but I do know the principles still apply when it comes to building a drop shipping business or a affiliate marketing business. The best way is through branding and building a long-term sustainable brand, and not just promoting, somebody else's products with their labeling, but finding a way how you can, source their products, but put your own logo, your own design, your own branding in front of that. So when people see your branding over time, of course, just like Coca-Cola, they build likeness, they build trust with your brand. Therefore, you're not doing what most people do, which a lot of people jump from opportunity to opportunity because they never build a strong foundation. They never build a strong, a strong brand. And so they'll implement tactics that might work for a couple months, a couple years. But as soon as that tactic changes, then your presence, it's pretty much wiped out completely. Like, for example, if you were reliant on somebody else's brand and that was your supplier, and they were shipping your products to you or shipping their products to your your buyer, whoever your customer is, you're going to be fully reliant upon them. And once they go away, then what are you going to do? You're going to look for the next shiny thing. You're going to jump to something else. But with a brand, what's really cool is even if you lose a supplier, that's okay, because you've built a brand around the product instead of the supplier's brand. So when that product goes away and you go back to that audience that you've built, you can promote other products, or you can even replace their product with your product that could be essentially the same product and the same brand. If the specifications are the same, if the quality is the same, and you won't have to sacrifice your business in doing that. So hopefully that makes sense. So we've got Michael from Temecula. We've got Lewis from Hartville. Once again, we've got Rada from Morocco, Alex Kenny from Melbourne, Australia. Hopefully it looks like that's your first and last name. So Alex, what's going on? Sam, says affiliate marketing is very confusing. Why is it confusing? Let me know, Sam. Maybe we can help you there. Edwin, hey, Josh here from Florida. Probably an overstated question. Best way to start for a beginner YouTube or a website? And of course, that is a very subjective question, but nonetheless, I can only speak from my personal experience. So based off of my experience, I learned that doing the hardest things first always benefited me hugely in the long run, because if you do the hard things first, it eliminates most of your competition out there. So you're pretty much, if you, for example, decide to start doing YouTube videos, you start to do Facebook Lives and things of that nature, most people, the general population, aren't willing to do videos. And so if you're willing to implement the video strategy inside of your marketing, you've pretty much eliminated all your competition. So I would suggest, beginner, not beginner, do videos. Yeah, it'll be harder at first, but once through repetition, you get used to being on camera, you get used to at first making the mistakes. You start to become comfortable, and you realize that if you make a mistake, you're not going to die. People aren't going to hate you. People typically resonate with other people that are in similar situations and actually want them to win. So, you're going to go through, of course, a learning curve when it comes to YouTube. But once you get through that learning curve, then it's going to be hugely beneficial for you. So you could either spend years and years and years, getting good at just, maybe it's something that most people are willing to do. Maybe it's just like, for example, SEO. Pretty much anybody can learn search engine optimization. So you'll find yourself eventually competing with a larger group of people. You'll find yourself working a lot harder for a lot less, because your income is in direct proportion to the need for what you do and how difficult that need is and how difficult it is to replace you. So if it's difficult to replace you, for example, I'm in the affiliate marketing niche. I teach people affiliate marketing. And so, most people in my niche that aren't willing to get on video, I'm going to absolutely crush them, because they're not willing to connect with their viewers like I'm connecting with you guys right now, plain and simple. So if I can inspire you guys to go out there and do the hard things first, I feel like I've done my job. And we actually have a challenge inside of my private Facebook group right now. We've got a 30-day challenge where I'm telling all my students, I'm challenging all my students to shoot a video a day for 30 days straight, and to kind of document their journey, document, their experiences as they're building their business, the trials, tribulations, kind of what they're going through, the successes, all the failures. And at the end of the 30 days, whoever, completes the 30-day challenge and puts a video up every single day, we're going to reward them with a cash prize, which is pretty cool, right? So once you create a habit of doing video, it becomes a lot easier than you think. And as they say, fear is just simply false evidence appearing real. It's not as difficult as a lot of you guys may think. Yes, your first 20, 30 videos are just going to be horrific, horrendous. They're going to suck. You got to kind of accept it. And people will accept you for it. You got to realize there's a support group. There's a mastermind group of people inside of our Facebook group. And even here on YouTube, I'm here to support you 100% inside of your journey. And I love the people that I've inspired up to this point to go out there and start their own movements and start their own YouTube channels. And, I'm sorry, I got some messages coming in from my business partner right now. So I'm seeing if I can turn off the messages here. But nonetheless, you guys, hopefully that answers your question there, Edwin. So Michael says, I just have to learn email follow-up and YouTube ads, put up a simple funnel to bridge to a high ticket offer. Yeah, Michael, I just recently created a video all about testing, and don't take my word for it. Don't take other gurus' words for it that are out there on YouTube. I like to just test using my own experience and using my own data. Take my advice with a grain of salt, just like you would anybody else, but find out what fits you best. And don't be afraid to fail in the process. Don't be afraid to try something that's completely unique and different. I actually tried a strategy with YouTube ads that was completely unorthodox, and it ended up benefiting me greatly, and it wasn't a strategy or a tactic that anybody was teaching out there. I didn't get it through a course. As a matter of fact, when I learned YouTube ads, it was all self-taught, just me in the trenches, just testing different things. And every once in a while, I do a Google search and kind of, put two and two together when I didn't have something that wasn't answered by like just doing it myself. Maybe I didn't understood the different conversion columns within the YouTube ads platform. And I do a simple Google search and dig deeper to figure that out. So Bezgod asks, is YouTube a good idea to promote your products? 100%. Search traffic is the best traffic out there on the internet. When people are going to YouTube, when they're going to Google, and they're typing in exactly what they want, and you're able to give it to them, that's the most powerful, most high converting type of traffic out there. And I'm not just being biased when I say that. Like, just think about it. If you had a migraine headache and somebody went to YouTube and they typed in how to get rid of my migraine headache, you know that they want that specific problem solved at that given point. So if you give them the solution in the form of a supplement, then they go and buy your supplement, whatever it is, whatever cure it is. You obviously make the money off of that because you're just simply giving them what they want. Versus, like, think about that same prospect on Facebook. Do they have a migraine headache? You don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe you have a migraine solution cure ad that's out there on Facebook, but you kind of have to hope that it's going to reach people that happen to have a headache, right? So you can see the attention is different. You could be targeting, people that are between the ages of 45 and 55 that might be female, that have liked things that are related to, I don't know, headaches, since we're kind of using headaches as an example. And, they could have liked something that had to do with headaches weeks and weeks and weeks ago, right? And they might be coming by your ad weeks later and they've already solved their headache problem. So not quite as targeted. Make sense? So we got Cash from Berkeley, California. We've got Rakeem. What's going on, my man? Says, hey, what's up, Josh? How you been? Been doing awesome. Can you guys still see my, kind of see everything clearly? It looks like the video is coming in a little bit grainy as I'm looking at myself here. So just let me know that everything's still coming through clearly. So Alex says, how can we manage with cash flow, especially if we were doing ClickBank plus Facebook ads to get traffic? So typically, like what I did, Alex, is I simply started with free traffic strategies first. So I gained momentum and consistency through YouTube organic advertising. And once I started making some money from free advertising, I would take 20% of that income that I made and I would put it back into my business in the form of ads, whether that be Facebook ads or whether that be YouTube ads. So that's what I would suggest that you do. Other people might say different, but I'm just speaking from personal experience. If you're getting started, there's a lot less risk. You can do a lot more testing with ads, with paid ads, if you have a nice foundation and a nice base of money that you're making from free advertising strategies. And that's what's allowed me to spend tens of thousands of dollars in testing on YouTube ads, is the fact that I've been able to build an audience on YouTube. I've been able to build an email list. I've done the harder work up front. That's passive, right? I make passive income from the channel and from the products and services that I recommend. And I'm able to take the revenue from that and invest a portion into testing Facebook and YouTube ads. So I would suggest that you do the same thing. So you're not quitting on your campaigns too soon, which a lot of people tend to do because they run out of money. But if you have that strong base and you've built that strong audience organically, you have the money to risk on that type of stuff. So Edwin says, thanks, Josh. Any course recommendations to get help or being guided through the process? Yes, my man. Of course, I'm going to be 100% biased. We've got a program. We've got the six-figure partner program. We've got the seven-figure partner program. We've got our high-ticket affiliate accelerator system, where I walk you through step by step, how you can pretty much model exactly what I've done in my business to build a successful, affiliate marketing business. I give you the same assets that I've used. I even give you the same products. I give you the same marketing tools and training, everything that you need to build your business. And I did have a link that I wanted to put in the description, but I don't at this point. I'm gonna actually see if I can maybe have that edited after this video. So if you're watching the recording, it probably has been edited, and you can click the link below this video if you want to learn a little bit more about my top recommended high ticket affiliate accelerator program. So Lewis says, makes sense. Sam says, it's also very hard to drive traffic to a website. Didn't want to spend too much on building funnels in the beginning. Yeah. And you know what? You don't really even need to worry about building funnels in the beginning. Okay. You really don't. Funnels really don't matter unless you're doing paid advertising, which again, if you're a beginner, don't mess with paid advertising unless you have the money and you have the expectations and you got a really good mentor that knows what they're doing. Okay. Make sure that you start off with free. It's imperative that you start off with free traffic. So like, once again, as I explained before, you have that strong base, right? So driving traffic, of course, is going to be difficult in the beginning. You don't have a brand, you don't have a name, no one knows you, right? And it can be very, daunting, and you could become very impatient when it comes to having to put up content on a consistent basis. Because to be honest with you, that's what it's going to take. You're going to want to put up content every single day, day in and day out, for at least the next 6 months to a year. And you'll notice probably within the next few weeks, you'll probably start making sales, believe it or not. But you have to remain faithful, and you have to believe in the process. You have to give it everything that you got. And you have to come from a place of serving people versus just wanting to make money. Okay. And I'm sure you've probably heard this from many YouTube videos before, but people that just want money, they tend to quit the fastest, right? So you have to be really passionate about what you do, because when you're passionate about what you do it because you love it, and you do it without thinking about it. Therefore, you just do it consistently every single day. But if it feels forced and you don't like the process and you hate doing it, the guy that loves doing it is going to crush you, obviously, right? And so you can get a huge advantage by simply loving what you do. Because if you can wake up and know that you're, for example, in my niche, I love just helping people. I love helping people break through spiritually, financially. I love helping them with affiliate marketing. So that's why I do these calls. If you guys decide to buy one of my programs, that's completely awesome. That's great. But I know that I can lay my head down at night and know that, I've given value to somebody that's hopefully changed their life regardless. And that's what it's really about. And that's the paradox of it. That's when the money really, really comes. So Sam, it's going to be difficult in the beginning to drive traffic, right? That's why, the truth is, that's why you see most people fail in this industry. It's not because it's difficult. It's because they just lack the consistency, and it's getting out of their own way to really be consistent and trust in the value that they can give to the world, knowing that for the first time, you might create content that's your own content for the first time. And you might think, this video is going to suck. I don't know how to write this Facebook post. I don't know how to write this email. And you're going to question yourself. And a lot of people are going to quit in that process. But don't be that person, because realize this, everybody else that's been on this path, this journey, even myself, feels the way that you're feeling right now. And many people have overcome it. So that should empower you. You should be able to relate and be like, oh yeah, this is completely normal how I feel. And that should help you move forward. Okay. So Michael says, if I need to make some money quickly, do you think I should add a tripwire offer before the high ticket offer, or will it dilute potential quality leads on the back end? So if you need to make money quickly, if I was to start my business all over again from scratch, and the quickest way for me to make money would be doing product launch reviews, which is called launch jacking. And I teach that on my channel. These are products in any space. It could be the affiliate marketing space. It could be the health, wealth, relationship spaces. It could be any of those spaces. But what you do is you create a review around a product before the product actually launches at the marketplace. And it's a product that's, going to be hot. It's going to have a lot of other affiliates promoting that product. Therefore, what'll happen is when the product is launched, the customers on all these affiliates email lists that are promoting this product will go to YouTube and they'll type in XYZ product review. So fresh keyword, fresh search term, no one else has searched it because it's a brand new product, and you could be the one ranked at the very top of YouTube to get an influx of that traffic. So that's the quickest way that I know to make money, like right now. As far as like, if you're talking about making money through paid ads with like a high ticket offer, you need to know the skill set first. And that skill set may take a lot of time to obtain. That might be a skill set that you can get quickly. So again, making money quickly can be very subjective based off of your personal experience. So I'm assuming, Michael, that maybe you don't have as much experience. And if you don't, I would definitely, recommend going with launch jacking, because yeah, you could add a tripwire and all that good stuff. But if you don't have quality traffic going to that tripwire, the funnel doesn't even matter in the first place, right? So Rakeem says, my man, Rakeem says, Josh helped me get started with YouTube back in 2016. And it's been a journey, great training for sure. Appreciate that, Rakeem, so much, my man. Let's see. Michael says it's Crestani's offer. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, I would highly recommend if you do run paid advertising, Michael, make sure you do have your own tripwire, have your own product if you can on the front end of that offer, because then you could hopefully lower your deficit on your paid advertising and even hopefully get close to break even on the front end. So let's see. Can you give me advice on how to join Commission Junction affiliate network? I tried joining and after 25 days, they deactivate the account. Yeah, you got to make sure if you're going to join like Commission Junction that you join and you start promoting an offer, start sending traffic, because more often than not, they'll just shut down your account for inactivity. Okay. Lewis says there's a little blur. I apologize, you guys, if there's a little blur on this live. I am connected to my Wi-Fi, but for some reason this office doesn't get a great connection. So Crypto Talk, Thomas, what is going on? Thomas just got a $300 commission with our high ticket affiliate accelerator. He's on this live tonight, and maybe I could have him out on a call. What do you think, Thomas? Would you like to come out on a live call sometime within the next week and give people your story, your background, talk about, kind of where you were at before you started your online business, where you're at now, the results that you're getting with my program. I think a lot of people could probably get some value from that. Anthony says, doing good. Awesome. Gilbert, what is happening? Lots and lots of comments coming through. One Mike a day says, hey, love your videos. Once again, Thomas says, and by the way, one Mike, I appreciate that. Thomas says, HTA system has changed everything for me. Everything I have learned, and I apply it to any offer on any other platform and get results. Best affiliate marketing training platform in 2020. Appreciate that so much, Thomas, for that non-solicited comment. And he mentioned like he's able to take our training and promote any other product that he wants to promote, and he's getting results from it. That's really cool. So what we teach is not just how to promote our stuff, which you can do, but promote anybody else's stuff and apply the same principles. Heck, even your own stuff, if you decide to release your own stuff. So when Mike says, is it possible to create an affiliate link for a business you really think can sell, but does not have an affiliate program? Of course. Yeah, I would highly recommend doing that. Yeah, I mean, creating my business, the High Ticket Affiliate Accelerator, we've got, I think, easily over 100 active affiliates. So a lot of times if you can recruit some affiliates that really know what they're doing you could do a lot less advertising, especially if you're not good at it, and just rely on them, especially if you have a good quality product. But then again, there's a caveat to that is if you want to be testing your own products to make sure that they convert with given traffic sources, so you can pass off those, results from your own product and your own advertising to other people that decide to become affiliates, right? So Justin says, hi, Josh, hope all is well. Is this available to people in the Caribbean? Yep, 100% is. Michael, thanks, my man. Happy to have found you before. You are too big to contact. Never be too big, man. I plan on doing these as much as I can for as long as I can. So Steven says, can you utilize your launch jacking course even with the new YouTube channel and no following? 100%, man, you sure can. Lewis B, so be consistent and commit to creating content, part of my struggle. So how does one go about finding a product service they can really believe in? You could just type in whatever niche you like into Google, like for example, weight loss, and then just type in products. So, you can, number one, let's say if you are, for example, we're using weight loss as an example, you purchase a weight loss product, you try it out and see if it works for you. If it works for you, then that's going to create a testimonial that you can then share to other people, which will, get people to more than likely buy a lot faster than having no results and promoting a product you know nothing about. So number one, find a good, product. And the way that you do that is just, you can go, of course, like to Amazon, look at different reviews, go to ClickBank, look at the products that have a higher gravity, look at the testimonials that product has, most importantly. And if it has a lot of real testimonials, right, you want to make sure they're not like hired actors. If they have really good testimonials, then it's, obviously given that it's a quality product. So then you can go on and obviously purchase that product and then document your journey of going through the product, of implementing the product, and then showing the results that you got from that product. Okay. That's what I would recommend that you do, Lewis. So maybe worry a little bit less about like leveraging product launches and just kind of start by going for, products that you believe that you can, and niches that you're passionate about and products within those niches that you can really stand behind. And you might have to test a few different products. And most products, they have some sort of money back guarantee. So if you go ahead and try it, again, you want to try the product long enough, give the product a chance to really see if it's, something that's legitimate too as well. So Big Rich says, is blogging an effective way to make a passive income? 100%. Yes, it is. It's just simply doing the work, right? It's blogging daily. It's doing videos daily. It's doing Facebook posts daily, right? Yeah, we can plan a call within the next week. That'd be great. Says Thomas, awesome, man. Would love to have you on right here on the channel. Justin says, tried signing up with ClickBank, but was told not available in my area from Trinidad. Yeah, some places it's not. You might want, I know there's a place called Digistore, digistore.com. And that is a, network where regardless of what country you're from, you can actually go through that network and not have a problem when it comes to getting approved and getting paid. Yep. Thanks, Josh. Makes sense. Test a product, document my journey. Exactly right, man. And once again, guys, I apologize because I think the quality of the video is pretty fuzzy, but we'll get this improved over time. So for launch jacking, can you run YouTube ads? Yeah, you could, definitely. You can position yourself with a keyword before the product launches and, bid on that keyword. 100%. I've actually done it before and it works really, really well as well. So cool, guys. I'm loving all your comments. I appreciate the love. If you guys are getting value from this, please, give me a like. Would really appreciate that. So do you think MailChimp is good enough to get started? I know you use Kartra. Yeah, I've never used MailChimp. I just haven't. So, I mean, once again, like everybody's opinion is going to be different when it comes to autoresponders because they're just speaking from a, personal experience. So I'm going to tell you Kartra is great. I used to tell you that like GetResponse was great. And then before that, I used to say Aweber was the best. So it just depends, you know. I typically say pick a mentor that you resonate with and just simply do everything that they say, you know. And once again, not just that, but also test with personal experience. Like try GetResponse, try Aweber, try Kartra, and see kind of try each of them on and see which one works best for you. Of course, you know, our product is designed around Kartra. So people will need to use Kartra to really implement our training properly because it is so simple and easy to use. So yeah, I mean, it just really depends on your situation. But, you know, really at the end of the day, when in doubt, go with somebody that knows what they're talking about. And, you know, just simply do everything that they say, especially if you're new. Like if you're already on Aweber or GetResponse and you have really good experience with it and you're tech savvy, that's one thing. But if you're newer, you don't have any bad habits, then, you know, just go with the recommendation of the person that you resonate with most. So Bodyguard says, what's the best paid traffic source? I'm going to say YouTube ads. Once again, you're getting traffic from the search engines. People are typing in what they want, you know, so you can just pretty much, I mean, like imagine if somebody was looking for, let's say, running shoes. Let's say barefoot running shoes, which is more like niche specific. And they went to YouTube and they typed in best barefoot running shoes and they clicked on the first video listing and your YouTube ad was playing on the top of that video before it started. And your ad was all about barefoot running and your barefoot running shoes and why they're the best out there. How targeted is that versus somebody that's on Facebook and they may be interested in running. They may be interested in barefoot running, but are they still interested in it? We don't know. With YouTube, we know because they just typed it in. And within seconds, your ad is showing, right? Justin says, lots of value. Is Digistore reputable and high payouts? You know what? This is just Digistore. I've just heard this from other people on the internet. I haven't personally tested Digistore for myself, but I know a lot of product owners that are hosting their products on there, and people within my space are using Digistore to host their products on, and I trust them. So I would think that it's, you know, that it's reputable and it has, you know, high payouts depending on the type of products that are on there. I know a few high ticket products that are on there. But I know also the payouts are going to range depending on the product owner. So what's a good metric for YouTube ads for click-through rate? Great question. And it depends on the industry. It really depends on the industry. I can tell you my industry, I think it's right around like a 2 or 3%. Actually, let me double check here before I jump to conclusions. I've actually got my ad account pulled up right here for you guys. And let me see if I can pull up my CTR, my click-through rate. So yeah, my average click-through rate, let me just go all time. It's actually about right around 2%. I think anything between like 3 to 4% is really, really good. I think probably right around 1 to 1.5 is about average. Okay. So hopefully that answers your question. Let's see. Do squirrels like it when it rains? Yep, it does. If you're checking to make sure this is live. Yep, it's live. Now you know. Are luxury watches an oversaturated niche? I wouldn't say so. I actually have a couple luxury watches. I actually absolutely love watches. I wouldn't say so. You know, I think anybody can find a voice in a niche. I just purely believe that. I don't think saturation really occurs unless somebody says that it occurs. I mean, if you believe in saturation, then you probably won't be successful. Before I got into the affiliate marketing niche, the make money online niche, I thought the same thing. I'm like, it's saturated. There's so many other YouTubers, so many people that are so far ahead of me. But then I learned that there's people that will resonate with me that won't resonate with any of these other marketers. And Anthony, there's going to be people out there that resonate with you versus any other marketers. You might have a different hobby than they have, and you might attract people that like the hobbies that you like. Even if your niche is luxury watches, they might like luxury watches, but they also might like, the San Francisco 49ers, a certain football team that you like. And you might be repping their attire, right? And they're like, oh, this guy's pretty cool. I'm from the Bay Area and I dig this guy. I like this guy. I'm going to keep following him. That's an advantage that you have over somebody else. Okay. So keep that in mind. Let's see, Michael, besides email marketing directly, do you use those emails for Facebook and IG ads? And is there any other way to hit those leads? So besides the email marketing directly, to use those emails? Yeah. So I mean, like taking the emails and putting them in the form of Facebook posts and, like Facebook ads and IG ads. Yeah, you want to have omnipresence. You probably heard me talk about this. You want to be on as many platforms as you can. At some point, when you're getting started, you're trying to master all these platforms, don't do it. But when you're more experienced, definitely yes, do it. You want to be on Facebook doing videos and making posts. You want to be on YouTube doing videos. You want to be on IG. You want to be on Facebook. You want to be on blogs. You want to be everywhere. You want to be retargeting with YouTube ads. You want to be retargeting with Facebook ads and IG ads. You want to be retargeting with Google display ads. You want to have all of these working together, because if you think about the attention of someone, a lot of times what will happen is they will be like, someone will be on, for example, Instagram. Like I'll jump on Instagram right now and I'll kind of like scroll through Instagram and I'll be like, wait, I want to go to TikTok. And then I'll go over to TikTok and then I'll go from TikTok to Facebook and then Facebook to YouTube, right? And this is what people are doing every single day on their mobile device. We want to try and do our best to catch them on at least one of these platforms, if not all of them. So again, the more darts you throw at the dartboard, the more likely you are to hit a bullseye. So just having that omnipresence, being everywhere at once as much as you can. Like I could take this YouTube live, cut it up, put it on Facebook, cut it up even more, put it on, edit it up even more. In other words, put it on IG, have somebody transcribe it, put it on a blog, and I can get traffic from all those different outlets, right? Stephen Gordon, what would you say is the difference between promoting high ticket ClickBank offers like SAS versus some super affiliate system versus some of the stuff you promote like Easy One Up, Passports Profits? If I joined, it would be from you for sure. Appreciate that, Stephen. So yeah, the difference, like with ClickBank, their refund rate tends to be pretty high for whatever reason. I don't know why it's always been so high. I've still made a lot of money with them, but that's just something that you have to be aware of. Products like Easy One Up and Passport Profits, they're great because they're more independent and they're less known, which means they're going to be less saturated. They're not going to get saturated like ClickBank. Like everybody that knows affiliate marketing knows what ClickBank is, and anybody can most people can create a free account and they can get access to products at will. So since ClickBank has such a strong brand and ClickBank Marketplace gets so much traffic, you're going to have so many people promoting the same exact product on ClickBank, therefore making that product saturated. And so that's why products like Easy One Up, Passports Profits are great, is because they don't have that brand right now like ClickBank does. Therefore, they're not attracting the attention and the audience ClickBank does. So it creates a lot more opportunity for you. So hopefully that makes sense. It looks like Lewis says it's slightly buffering. Again, I apologize, you guys, for the quality of this live. But any other questions? I'm going to go ahead and take a few more questions, and then I'm going to wrap up this call. And if you guys want to know more about my top recommended affiliate marketing system, you can feel free to click the link below. And a lot of you guys might be wondering, well, what's the difference between you, Josh, and like anybody else? I'm going to keep it 100 with you guys. I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to tell you what it really takes to build a business online. I mean, every day I see, and I used to even do this, guys. I'll be brutally honest with you. Like, I used to release how to make $100 a day quickly on YouTube in 5 minutes, or how to make quick money on, you see like those quick money by pressing a button using PayPal methods, right? Man, yeah, they might work for the first few people that try it, but then you have everybody and their grandma trying it and just gets saturated, or it doesn't work. A lot of people, a lot of YouTubers will go out there and create a hypey video just for the clicks, for the views, for promoting the product. Right. And I've been there. Like, I've gotten hungry for the views and got those dopamine hits, but then you realize you're really not helping people. You're really not helping people. You're giving them false expectations. And so that's what I want to change about this industry. I want to give you guys like real expectations and show you that, yes, with a little bit of elbow grease and some hard work and some consistency, you can completely change your life. And it's still not the near amount of work that most of you guys, I bet, are putting in at a day job. I promise you that. That 8 hours of, even if it's not hard work, but mundane work, going through the motions work, that's more pain than starting your online business and failing for the first few times on video. I promise you guys, it's going to suck at first. It's almost taking like that mundane feeling you feel for 10 years at a day job of being the same person, doing the same thing, not growing, not reaching your goals. It's almost taking those feelings, that feeling of comfort, for a long period of time, but then bring that down to like 2 to 1 year, right? So you're getting all that pain kind of bunched into one, I guess is the way that I could describe it, but still not even as bad as the long-term comfortability of working at a job that just doesn't leave you fulfilled, knowing that you're worth more. And I know most people on this call, you guys are worth more. Everybody. I don't care if you can't put two words together. I don't care if what's happened to you in the past. I don't care if you're dead broke. It starts with a decision. All you guys have to do is just make that decision to believe the words that are coming out of my mouth and change your life. So Khalil, I'll take this actually as a last question. And Michael says, give him likes. He's giving away valuable info. I appreciate that, Michael. So Khalil says, what trends have you noticed since COVID? I don't know if you answered it earlier. All I can say is this, guys. Last April was our biggest month ever. Just last month was our biggest month ever in revenue. And I didn't work that much. I mean, you go to my YouTube channel, there's not a lot of videos from last month. It's because people are at home and they're getting laid off. They're realizing that their future is in somebody else's hands, and they're getting on the internet and they're learning to build a business from home. They want to learn how to build a business from home. So they type that in, and that's when they find my videos. That's when they find my content that's been living out there for years. The continuity of a YouTube channel is huge, you guys. So COVID has worked wonders. As far as trends specific to COVID, obviously affiliate marketing is trending with the coronavirus going on. You could probably build some sort of news site on daily COVID updates from the president of the United States or from the world, and optimize the blog for specific keywords that relate to COVID. You could probably make a lot of, AdSense revenue that way. I'm just giving you guys a bunch of different ideas. Starting a YouTube channel about what life is like with COVID. You could do that as well, and earn ad revenue for that. From that, again, like I said, you can go in the home business industry, the make money online niche. I mean, those are some trends that are. And you could simply go to, type into Google Trends and you can see what's trending right now with COVID. Okay, so simply just type into Google Trends, go to the top website, which is probably googletrends.com. And you'll be able to see everything that's trending, and you can build a website, a blog purely off of daily trends, current events, and current events in certain niches, right? Like celebrity niche. Then you have like the COVID niche over here. Then you have sports, basketball, baseball, right? So on and so forth. So Michael says, do you have a ritual to get your mind right before getting to work? I actually created a video that I put up earlier today that talks about our company's 7 core commitments. Go check those out, Michael. Go check those out, man, because one of them, the first 2 are huge. Number 1, listen to audio daily, personal development audio. You want to be putting other people's ideas, influences, habits into your mind. Because chances are, if you're not succeeding, it's because you have the habits of other people that aren't succeeding. You need to outweigh those bad habits with good habits from people that have results, that have what you want. And you need to literally reprogram yourself with their beliefs, their habits. Okay? And the best way to do that is to get around mentors. And if you can't get around direct mentors, listen to mentors daily. Like Bob Proctor, I would listen to Bob Proctor on the way to work, on my commute for 45 minutes every single morning. And then I would even listen on my lunch break, and then I would listen after work. Okay, so I would recommend going back. It was the very last video before this video on the channel. It was called the 7 core commitments, something like that. Okay. So no, I won't be taking the video down, Lewis. I will keep this video up for you guys. But I will end this here. I want to make sure next time my quality is much better than this. I'll probably go ahead and just hook up the actual video camera here that I have to my laptop here, so the feed's better, as well as the, just get my connection that I use downstairs instead of upstairs. But I do appreciate you guys jumping on this call tonight. And if you have questions that are still coming in, I will do my best to get to those questions next time we do a live. So my plan is to go live every single night, Monday to Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for you guys. So I can answer these questions, so I can serve you guys. I'm just at a place right now where I just want to give you guys value. I want to serve you at a higher level. And I hope this call has started that. And I look forward to helping each and every one of you that were on this call tonight. I appreciate you guys. You decided to take the time out of your day to spend with me tonight. And that doesn't go, unknown, because you could be watching Netflix. You could be doing so many different things during this time that we're going through right now. So again, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. If you want to learn more about what I do, how I do it, you want to join my team, our community, there's going to be a link below in the description. You can feel free to check out. So talk to you guys later. Have a great day, great night, wherever you're calling in from. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.